Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we are sitting under a 86 325E. Um, we're actually going to pressure wash it just because it's very dirty. Whoever had it didn't take super good care of it. It was obviously kept outside. But this is actually part of a very special project, which will be mentioned soon. You may have heard about it on another channel, my brother's channel actually. I won't say the name because that gives away the secret if you haven't seen it yet. I doubt anyone's seen it just because we both have maybe 5 subscribers, which isn't much, but you gotta start somewhere. So that being said, going to go ahead and get started on pressure washing. I apologize if any of the lighting's horrible. I've taped up the sides so that I don't get stuff everywhere. We're in our shop, and it's up on the 4-post lid. So with that, I'm going to go grab some stuff. I'll be right back. And now we begin. Alright guys, so quick update. Um, we've been power washing for all of maybe a minute, and look at all that dirt on the floor. It came off the spare tire. Well, that just lets me know we got a long way to go. So I'll be back. Quick tour real quick. Lots of dirt on that. Just pressure wash a little bit to see how thick it was. Mainly just cleaning it up so I can work on it. Like I said, something really special in store for it. And we'll see how it goes. Check back with you soon. Alright, so I've just about finished pressure washing most of the underside. I haven't removed anything because I'm going to wait for it to dry off. And just look at that difference. I mean, I left this little spot just so I can show you guys. That's what it looked like before. This black mark everywhere. It's a lot better. Most of this other black stuff that's left is overspray from the rocker panel, where they painted them black initially when the car was new, or actually this car's had a paint job, so they've probably redone it once. But yeah, it cleans up really good. Makes it look a lot better under here. Cleaned up a good bit. We're gonna drop the fuel tank. So, fortunately, I already have the diff out of this car. I dropped it and put it in that one right there. But if it was here, there's 4 bolts on the top that you remove, and you remove the hex bolts on the axles. And of course, you remove the drive shaft, which is no longer here either. And then there's just 4 or 2. There's 2 bolts and 2 nuts, or sorry, 3 bolts and 1 nut, 2 nuts that hold. Cleaned up a good bit. We're gonna drop the fuel tank. So, fortunately, I already have the diff out of this car. I dropped it and put it in that one right there. But if it was here, there's 4 bolts on the top that you remove, and you remove the hex bolts on the axles. And of course, you remove the drive shaft, which is no longer here either. And then there's just 4 or 2. When you drop the gas tank, you have to remove the drive shaft, which was 4 bolts held to the diff flange. Then you drop it off the front, you pull it down after removing all these covers, and removing the center support bearing as well, which is 2 bolts. You then, to drop the gas tank, it's a 3 bolts, 4 bolts, and 1 nut, and then make sure you have something supporting the gas tank or else it will try and fall out. You also have to take off the fill neck, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'll get back to you when I have it out. I almost forgot, guys. Before you start dropping your tank, make sure you get up in the car, remove this panel under the rear seat. The panels, I already removed it. But you have to disconnect that hose, and it's safer to just go ahead and disconnect everything. This is, of course, assuming you've already removed the fuel pump as well. A special mid-video update. Don't you just love it when your E30 turns into an Airbnb for squirrels? Or mice. Not really sure. It's great. Okay, that should be a little better. Cleared out the lens, just didn't want to deafen you guys probably more than I already am, just because I don't have a lapel. If somebody knows of a good lapel, put it down in the comments below. I'd really like to get some better audio quality, so I'd have to, and a better camera actually, because right now I'm using a GoPro Hero. It's all I got that records 1080p. Got the fuel tank out, so that's probably gonna do it for today's episode. It's pretty clean under here, so I'm still gonna clean it, but I'm not too worried about any drastic differences. I swept up all the dirt that came out of the car, and that is ridiculous. What I'm actually going to do is, after I fully finish cleaning, I'm going to sweep up all the dirt, put it in a bag, and weigh it, just to see, because weight reduction, bro. Anyway, this is my E30, and should be getting some video where I took this car to the track. Should start in a couple of seconds. So if you like my content today, please comment, like, and subscribe. There's more updates coming because there's big plans for that car. Big plans. shit worth of sense. What the fuck? Skid pad! Skid pad! Skid pad!